My brother Jack raised pigeons. We kept them in a enclosed cage when they were young, and then let them loose when they grew up. And they stayed around the farm, living in the barn. Well, a pair of the pigeons laid eggs, and we were so excited because this is the first time they did that. So we were very careful because they laid them way up high in the barn, and we'd crawl up there and keep an eye on them. And like I said, she laid 2 eggs. When they hatched, it was a pair of 2 white pigeons. And we were just so careful to get them to where they could grow up. And when they were able to fly, we would let them loose, and they stayed right around, like we were out in the yard. They would fly over, and they were just so friendly. I remember Joan, Jack, and I, and possibly Peggy when she got a little older, would walk home from school, which is about 3 miles from the road that the neighbors dropped us off on. And we'd come over like the last hill, and here come the pigeons flying out to meet us. And they'd land right in front of our feet and walk around. And it was just so surreal. We loved them meeting us every time. But one day we come home and they weren't there. They didn't meet us. And we looked all over for them. It was getting warm now. And we looked all over for them and couldn't find them. And we didn't have indoor plumbing. So I went to the outhouse, and as I was walking in, the light was just right to where I seen them down in the toilet hole, roosting on a 2x4 that ran across the bottom. And yes, they would get a little messy. And we figured out they went down there because it was cool. So we had to come up with a plan, make sure that door was kept shut. They didn't do that too many times, but we got the door shut where they stopped doing it altogether. And we raised them up. They got older and evidently met some other pigeons from another farm, and one day they just disappeared, which was kind of sad, but we knew they were alive someplace.